In this video, I'm going to show you how in 3 simple steps, that's right, how to do a backhand topspin drive. If you are a beginner or intermediate, I'm going to simplify this process completely for you. So we're going to demystify everything. I'm going to give you the simplest way to make sure that you can do a backhand topspin drive simply, easily, that you can recreate and do on the pickleball court each and every time. I'm going to show you. Stay with me. So, as I said to you, 3 steps. Here's what you're going to do. As soon as you see the ball coming to you on your backhand side, all you're going to do is, with your hand on the paddle, turn side on to the ball, okay? So, you see you're in the ready position, and you're going to simply turn side on. So your shoulders, your hips, side on, as if you're on a skateboard or just on a plank, for example. That's all you're going to do. So your hand is on the paddle. That is step 1, okay? You can do that. Simple, right? I told you it's going to be simple. So, there we are. That is step 1. There's only 2 steps left. Right, so, here we go. Side on. Right. Now, from there, what we're going to do, we're going to release the hips. In other words, we're going to turn, but I'm going to give you that in a second. All I want you to do is know we're going to go from there to there. That's where you're going to hit the ball out around where your knee is, out here. You don't want to hit it too far back, so that's all we do. Let's go. Step 1, side on, hands on the paddle, and then when we're going to go, we're going to leave that hand there, by the way, right? So when we do, don't bring the hand with you. We're not going to bring it like that. We're just going to leave that hand exactly where it was. So, step 1, round like this, side on. Step 2, we're going to bring it out like this. So we're going to come out through there. Right, there you are, right out here. So we're out in front. We want to hit it out in front of us. Boom. Step 2, that's it there. So we don't want to have it too close in. We want to have it sort of out here. So your arm in this whole thing is going to be not quite locked. You don't want to lock your elbow, just slightly bent in the whole process. So round, slightly bent, there. Hand stays there. See, my hand is back there. We're going to keep it there. So there, and we're going to hit it out in front, around about your knee or a little bit further in front. And then from there, you are literally just going to do, that's step 3, that's step 2, that's step 3, and you're going to point the paddle to where you're going to hit it. That is it. Let's go through this again. Ready position. As soon as you see that ball coming towards you, you're getting it in the side on position. Now, I'm going to go through a couple little things with it and mistakes that you can make, but we're just going to go from that right now. So, you're in the ready position. If you're home, do this with me right now. You don't need a paddle, but we got our hand in the ready position. You are literally going to just take, so your hand's already there. You're going to take it around to the side on position because you can see the ball coming down your backhand side. We are side on to the ball. And then from there, we are going to take it, we're going to leave our hand there, and we're going to take it to hit the ball out in front of us, right that. Arm is not locked hard, but it's not bent like this. It's just slightly bent, nice and comfy, right? So there, that's where we're going to contact the ball, and then from there, we're going to follow through to where the ball is going to go. So you're going to point to where the ball is going to go. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Now, here's what I want you to do as that. So that's all you do. So right now, you can just, if you want to, you can get side on. So, and remember, we're going to leave our hand back here. This left hand here, or your non-dominant hand, the hand if you're left-handed, it's your opposite hand, is going to stay there for the whole time. See that? It's not moving. It stays there, right? So, ready position, side on. Your hand stays on it. It was already on there, right there at the ready position. And then hit and follow through up there. Okay, so that's what's going on with the arm. Okay, so if you go 1, 2, 3, if we're going to be mechanical on the steps, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're just going to add something to that. So from here, we're side on, but when we come through here, then in a follow through, we are going to, so once we hit, bang, we are going to open our chest out, so here. So we're going to go from side on to our chest facing. And we're going to do that by turning the hips. Okay, we're going to turn the hips. So it's not just staying side on and doing that. That would make no sense, right? If we were to do that, we're still side on. No, we want to turn the hips. So just like this, as if you were throwing a frisbee. When you throw a frisbee, if you want to throw it far, you turn your hips, don't you? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're from here, we're gonna leave that hand back, remember? We're gonna turn the hips, bang, that's where we hit, and we follow through to where we want to hit it. And we are going to have our chest facing there. So hand and chest faces there, just like that. I want you to do this with me. You stand up in the room, wherever you are. So, ready position, yeah. Your hand is on the paddle, and we're gonna take them all around. Hand stays on the paddle. We're side on to the ball, because we know it's coming to our backhand side. And then we're gonna leave this hand here. We're going to use our hips, bang, and then up. And we're gonna finish with our chest facing towards, and our paddle and our chest facing towards where we're gonna hit it. So, what I want you to do, you can just go, get that feeling, and really feel that you're driving with your hips. Just like you would if you want to throw a frisbee a long way, you wouldn't just do this, would you? No, you really give it a rip with a frisbee, or if you want to throw a cap, you want to go, oh, throw me a cap, will you? Yeah, oh, I'm going to throw it a long way. That's the same thing, isn't it? It's the same thing. You want to go, I'm going to throw it there, oh, throw it into the other boat, right? Here you go, you want to throw that frisbee. That's the same thing, you're using that. So you don't really have to think, you already do that if you've ever thrown anything like this. So, here we go, you ready? Stay with me here. So, ready position, we're gonna get side on, I can see it coming towards me. It's on my backhand side, so I'm gonna get side on. Now, what you're gonna do, okay, obviously not every ball is gonna come exactly to you right here. You might have to adjust, so you will use your feet to get to that position where you're going to hit it at that spot, right? So let's just go through that. So, let's say I see it coming down, but it's a little bit wider. So I'm gonna come side on, there it is, there, I know where it is, and from here, on the side on position, so in other words, you're going to be on side on as you see it coming down to get your feet into position. We're in our spot here, and then we're gonna step in, bang, this hand stays here, that's step two. We're just gonna go there, and we're gonna use our hips to follow through. Our hand stays back here, okay? So it went from here, this hand stays, and this hand stays back here because it's balancing you out here. We don't want to go way out here like this, that's going to get you out of control. Remember, you're going to finish the paddle at the point where you want to take the ball to. So, here you go, I want you to practice with me. Right, so here comes the ball, side on, hands on the paddle, and then we're going to put our weight in our front leg, hit it there, because you don't want to be hitting it back like this because you'll sky them up. So as we come through, we're going to hit it out in front of us, which will put us onto our front leg. Now, if you're finding you're leaning back, then you want to put more weight onto your front leg. But as long as you've got the first step, second step, third step, you're going to be fine, and you can focus on weight onto your front leg. So just think of that as we go along. You go, well, why am I hitting them up like that? Well, you're probably hitting them off your back foot. That's most common. So, let's go. We go step one, comes the ball. Step two, hit the ball, and you want to have it not locked hard, just slightly bent. Hit the ball there, your hand's still back here, and then there. So let's get that feeling of releasing the hips, just like a frisbee. Okay, we're doing this, but we're leaving it up there. So a frisbee, we're throwing it out there, or throwing it out there. We are doing this, but it's virtually the same thing, right? So get your hips into it like that. This hand, see, stays back here, and our chest will be facing straight towards where the ball's going. So we start side on, and this is what gives you your power. As we go like that, and start to get that feeling of that. And that's what you can just start practicing when you get a pickleball, get out there, and then you can just start with this and just get that feeling. All right, so here are the elements. Step one, side on. And remember, we got to be, now I'm not saying doing lots of dancing toes, but you want to get to a point, so we go, okay, I want to be around about that far away from me. You don't want to be hitting the ball in like this, because then you can't get that fairly straight elbow. That'll take practice, but that's where you want to get. You go, okay, I want to get it to about here so I can hit it out here. So I see it, I'm side on. Okay, here's the ball, it's bouncing. Okay, so I've got my hand on my paddle here, because I went from here round. Okay, there it comes, here it comes. Okay, there it is. And then I'm stepping in, hitting it there, that's where you want to hit it. and as we go, and release those hips. Release. All right? Remember, you don't want to go out too far out like that. You're going to keep this hand back here, which is your counterbalance hand, and keep your control, so where we want to hit it. So you're going to end up with your paddle up there. Step 1, step 2, step 3, right? Practice this, you're going to suddenly have simply with 3 steps. Remember those 3 steps. Where's it coming? It's coming to my backhand. I'm going to get side on, my hand's on the paddle, I'm going to leave my hand when I come in, step in, bang, and there we go. We're going to bring this around from here, we're hit, and then like that. That is as simple as it is for you to get a backhand topspin drive like that. Start practicing it, and you're going to find that you suddenly have in your repertoire a fantastically simple, fantastically effective backhand topspin drive. So don't forget to subscribe, like the channel, and also comment below. And if you're ever in Cozumel, Mexico, come and visit us here at Pickleball.